Have you ever bought a piece of clothing only to realize it doesn't look quite right? So maybe it makes you look washed out or tired. Today, I'm going to help you identify your best colors so we can avoid that mistake, feel more confident day to day, and take us one step closer to building a more cohesive wardrobe. By the way, I'm Lizzie, and I'm on a mission to help you identify your personal style. In my previous video, we reflected on how we want to feel and what we want to express through our style. And identifying our best colors is the next step toward building a more authentic wardrobe that brings us confidence and joy. Okay, so how are we going to identify our best colors? Today, we're going to talk all about color theory. So we're going to start with the basics, key terms. We're going to look at some celebrity examples, and then I'm going to share with you 2 DIY methods that you can use at home to identify your best colors. By the end of this video, you will have all the tools you need to identify which colors look best on you. Let's get started. Okay, first things first, why does color matter? If you choose to subscribe to color analysis and color theory, essentially the idea is that choosing colors that harmonize with your features can make your skin look healthy, your eyes pop, and your features shine. When you choose colors that don't align with your features, this can make you look tired or washed out. With that being said, please remember that you can wear whatever colors you'd like. Right now, I'm speaking to people that are curious about color analysis or may wonder why some colors might look better on them than others. My goal here is to open you up to options that make you feel your best and not restrict you. A quick note on seasonal color analysis. I am a fan of color analysis. Color analysis is what kind of led me down this path toward really discovering my personal style. It was a few years ago that I saw just all the social media craze around color analysis, and I got my colors analyzed by someone local here in New Jersey, and she was wonderful, really informative, and I think my results were accurate. I think it can be a really helpful tool as long as you're working with a color analyst who's highly trained and kind of educates you along the way on the specific aspects of color that they are looking at. With that being said, there is so much content surrounding seasonal color analysis. There's so many different systems with different terminology, different categories or subseasons, different methodologies. So it can be really confusing. And I've seen people kind of go down the rabbit hole of seasonal color analysis, really trying to find what colors work best for them. And I think that they've been met with a lot of confusion and second guessing. Additionally, some systems are not the most inclusive or can be pretty rigid. So for example, I've heard people get results where their color analyst makes recommendations for them to dye their natural hair to a different color to match their undertone, which I don't really think is a helpful recommendation. While I know it can be really fun to figure out what specific color season and subseason you fit into, I think a more valuable approach is to teach you how to really understand the aspects of color and how they have an impact on how you look. I think a broader approach where you really understand the aspects of color will give you more accurate, flexible, and inclusive results. The 3 aspects of color that we will be learning about are value, color temperature, and chroma. And of course, to make things a little bit more challenging, there are several words that are kind of synonymous for each term. So value can also be considered depth. Color temperature is pretty much color temperature. And then chroma may also be referred to as intensity, saturation, or clarity. So let's start with value. I think value is the easiest color characteristic for people to understand. So value refers to how light or dark a color appears. Lighter colors have more white mixed in, whereas darker colors have more black mixed in. If you choose to follow it, the concept of color analysis suggests that you should match the depth of your colors to your features for a more harmonious look. Now, here are some characteristics and examples of individuals who would be considered light. Here are the characteristics of some people who would be considered medium and some celebrity examples. And then we have characteristics and examples of celebrities that would be considered deep. Now let's talk about color temperature. Cool colors have blue-based undertones, making them feel crisp, fresh, or icy. Warm colors have yellow-based undertones, making them feel rich, earthy, or fiery. Some colors are balanced between warm and cool, making them neutral. In many seasonal color analysis systems, they look at your skin undertone to determine where you are on the scale from cool to warm. However, my recommendation is to consider your overall color temperature. This includes your skin, hair, and eyes together. Many people struggle to determine their undertone because it can be subtle. And additionally, sometimes your undertone does not match the color temperature of your other features. For example, someone with a cool undertone and red hair. Here are the characteristics and some celebrity examples of people with a cool color temperature. As you can see, these celebrities all look like they have a cool, icy complexion or potentially pinkish undertones, and they all look pretty radiant in cool colors. Here are some examples of characteristics and celebrities who have neutral color temperature. So you can see that overall their coloring has a mix of warm and cool features. So they can look great in neutral colors or potentially wear both cool and warm colors. And here we have our example descriptions and celebrities with warm color temperature. You can really see how the golden or orangey tones really harmonize with the warmth in their features. Okay, lastly, we have chroma, aka intensity, saturation, or clarity. Chroma refers to how muted or intense a color appears, and the key factor that makes a color muted or softer is the addition of gray, which reduces the intensity, while bright colors remain pure and saturated. Here are our descriptions and celebrity examples for a soft chroma, and as you can see, all of these celebrities have just more of a toned down, blended quality to their appearance. Next, we have our descriptions and celebrity examples for a more balanced chroma. So as you can see, these celebrities have some contrast, but not too extreme. They don't appear overly soft or overly bright. And lastly, we have our descriptions and celebrity examples for a bright chroma. So as you can see, these celebrities just have a bright appearance. They have a lot of contrast and look crisp and clear. Okay, now we're going to put your knowledge to the test with a little pop quiz. So we'll be looking at a few different colors and determining the value, color temperature, and chroma of each. And just to keep things easier for now, we'll stick to the two ends of each spectrum. So the colors will be either light or dark in value, cool or warm in color temperature, or soft or bright in chroma. We won't worry about the in-betweens for now. Feel free to pause the video each time to give yourself a little bit of extra time to think. Okay, color number 1, what is the value? Is it light or dark? And what is the color temperature? Is it cool or warm? And lastly, what is the chroma? Is it soft or bright? Okay, next color. Is it light or dark? Is it cool or warm? And is it soft or bright? Okay, next. Is it light or dark? Is it cool or warm? And lastly, is it soft or bright? Okay, I'm going to let you do the rest on your own. Good luck. Okay, I am super excited to share this new resource with you. It is hot off the press, a DIY virtual color analysis. So it's going to walk you through the whole process. And the first step is going to be helping you get a good picture that we can use and removing the background of your picture. And then you're going to paste your picture into these different palettes that look at different color characteristics. So value, color temperature, and chroma. So for example, you're going to paste your pictures in and you're going to take a look and see which you prefer and which colors and based on their characteristics you think look best or harmonize best with your features. So you're going to do that for many different color comparisons, again, based on value first. So you can see here, value, and then we're going to move to color temperature. So here we have different colors based on the changing color temperature. And then we move to chroma or intensity. Okay, so you're going to paste your pictures into all of these different comparisons. Then you're going to form a bit of a summary, which colors you think looked better or the ones that you preferred based on value, color temperature, and chroma or intensity. So you might say, for example, light colors looked best, warmer temperature colors, and bright colors. Once you create your little summary, you're going to copy and paste this phrase into ChatGPT and enter in the information based on your color characteristics. So for example, it could say, can you list hex codes for a palette of 10 colors that are light in value, warm in temperature, and bright in chroma? Include a range of different hues. Then you're going to paste your picture back in here and you're going to change these colors based on the results that you get from ChatGPT. So you're going to enter in the number for the hex code. I'm just entering random numbers at this point, but you're going to change all the colors to create your best colors. And it might look like something like this. And that's it. Pretty simple and fun and easy. And hooray, you did it. Okay, our second option for at-home DIY color analysis is to use clothing and fabrics that you own from your closet and around your home. Once you have a variety of colors, I would recommend sorting the colors based on the different color characteristics you've learned about. Then you want to find a space in your home with good natural light and position a mirror so that you can drape the clothing in different fabrics and test out which colors look best. Use the questions listed to guide you, but overall, ask yourself which colors make you feel your best. Okay, so now that you have a good solid foundation on the aspects of color, and maybe you've had a chance to try some of these DIY color analysis methods at home, I would love to know what color characteristics you possess and therefore what colors you think are going to harmonize best with your features. So are you more light, medium, or dark? Are you cool, neutral, or warm? Are you soft, balanced, or bright? Comment below. You have learned so much today about color theory, but just as a last disclaimer, remember the best colors for you are the ones that make you feel your best. Okay, let's talk about what's next up for this channel. So we could talk so much more about color theory, so drop any comments that you have in the comment section below. We could also talk a little bit about color psychology, which is another topic that I love. We will be getting to body types and silhouettes and fabrics and also essences. So please let me know what you would like to hear more about. If you haven't already, check out my previous video where we started our journey toward identifying our personal style by reflecting on how we want to feel and what we want to express through our style. Thank you so much for making it through this video. Make sure to subscribe to continue your journey toward identifying your personal style. See you next time.